All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Daily Shyvana Updates. Your date today is October 31st, 2025, day 82 of the channel. Happy Halloween. And maybe we got some news. There's a YouTube channel called Big Bad Bear. I will have his channel in the description so you can go check out the video yourself. But there's possible leaks, okay? I'm not too sure how true this is. So I just said maybe. Like, take it with a grain of salt, right? Thank you again for Big Bad Bear for making this video on it. We're gonna see. I'm gonna go over what Big Bad Bear went over in the video, and you guys are gonna see why it's a maybe. Okay, it's a grain of salt. It was a possible leak, so hey, it might happen, it might not, but we're gonna get into it right now. So this was way back when like I know a couple of leaks were going around with Shyvana. This was one of the main ones, right? Where they're going over her models A, B, and C, as you can see here. C is the winner, is what the video was saying. I like C the most out of all of them. I do. I think A is too feminine for what Shyvana should stand for, and B looks a little crazy, more like a failure champ. Like if she was like an iceborn sister or whatever they're called. But C, I love the way C looked. Fucking a strong, independent, a tail, like it was sick, all right? Um, and yeah, I think it looks amazing, C. And I hope they go with C. Hopefully they do. Let me know what you guys wanted to see, whether it was A or B, or if you were also a really big fan of C like myself. Shyvana Q. Her Q is still empowered auto attacks, but it now recasts with additional effects like lifesteal and knockback. This makes me think that they're leaning towards the AD Bruiser Shyvana, which is the Shyvana I play, by the way. The AD Bruiser Shyvana, which it's, unless it scales magic, which it could, I guess, like Vlad. Who knows? Like, I don't know what she's going to lean into, so this is all kind of cool. But hey, lifesteal and knockback, I don't like, that's a little cool. Or maybe, she'll have lifesteal on it permanently, but when she transforms into a dragon, it gains knockback, right? Because these are all just her base abilities. They're not so much her empowered ones when she presses R. The next ability is her W. Her W is quite different. Instead of having fire around her, she now buffs herself at each second a burst of damage is dealt. I'm kind of thinking like it's a mix of an Udyr W and R. Like it'll like empowered, like like hey, buff, armor, and then damage, damage, damage. I don't know how long the W is gonna last. Hopefully, probably a bit. Out there, you'll probably get like 5, maybe 6 ticks of the damage, the burst damage being dealt, and that'd be cool. But I think this is also like it buffs herself. I think this is going, whether that's armor or more magic damage or more AD damage. I don't know, right? But it'd be cool. I'm hoping it's AD. I am. Next, we have her E. Her fireball has a new effect, a bigger explosion and more range. It now leaves a burned area on the ground where it passes. And in the video, it showed like a Victor E and a Smolder R and a Rumble R, I think. No, it was a Rumble R and a Victor little line thing. So that's insane as well. Bigger explosion, more range, and it leaves a burnt area on the ground while it passes. I like her E for her current one. I know it does a little bit, and like I know when she transformed, it becomes a fireball. So this, I don't know. Like it, it's up in the air for whether this is like the base or when she transforms into her dragon form, right? So I don't know. I hope that this is a key factor of it, and it obviously becomes different when she R's. And going into her R, her ultimate is still her transformation, but she's a lot more dragon, less wyvern, which is sick. And I know that they wanted to say, I know that Riot said that they wanted her dragon form to feel more quote unquote dragony, right? So I mean, if it's gonna look like a dragon, it better hurt like a fucking dragon, right? But that's what we have. Take it with a grain of salt, of course. Maybe this is something early in the stages going on right now, and it's destined to change, right? But I hope when she does do her R, the abilities get stronger. Obviously, I also hope her R remains Fury base. Like you can just farm camps, farm champs, and you can get your R up all the time, right? That'd be great because I think she's an awesome champ like that, Fury champ, right? Let's fucking go. But hey, you guys have a beautiful Halloween. All right. If anyone's dressing up as Shyvana, I'd love to hear it. I think it'd be really funny. I'm going as Spider-Man. I kind of have to, right? But um happy Halloween. Have a beautiful weekend and maybe, all right, there's hope. So next year, 2026, we might get more word on it later, more leaks hopefully, but there's hope, guys, okay? You guys have a beautiful rest of your weekend and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. All right, let me know. I'm gonna go over it tomorrow. You guys have a beautiful weekend. Bye bye.